Strange creatures ruled the oceans 550 million years ago. These are the first animals of the Ediacaran garden, creatures that lived over 550 million years ago. These structures, they're called rangiomorphs, and they looked like nothing on Earth today. Unlike claws or familiar body parts, rangiomorphs were soft-bodied organisms that lacked mouths, organs, and clear symmetries, thriving in a world before the Cambrian explosion. To understand the Ediacaran, picture an alien world. The oceans were a vast, mysterious garden. Imagine you're diving into the depths. The water is murky, but as you descend, you see these strange, frond-like organisms reaching out from the seafloor. They're delicate, branching structures, some as tall as a human, others as small as a fingernail. These are the first complex multicellular organisms to dominate the planet, heralding the dawn of animal life. But here's the kicker. Scientists used to think these creatures were soft, squishy things that just drifted in the water. Nothing could be further from the truth. These rangiomorphs were tough, sturdy, and they dominated the seafloor like a forest. Imagine a forest, but instead of trees, there are these bizarre, branching fronds that look like they're made of rubber. They were the dominant life form on Earth for millions of years, shaping the early marine ecosystems of the Ediacaran period. Now, let's talk about the big question. How did these creatures live? How did they survive and thrive in an ocean that was changing rapidly? It's like asking how an alien civilization survived on a distant planet. We know rangiomorphs thrived during the Ediacaran period, a time of significant environmental shifts. But how did they adapt to such rapid changes? First, they had to eat. These fronds weren't just pretty decorations. They were efficient at absorbing nutrients from the water, much like a sponge. The mystery of their growth and reproduction remains a puzzle. Did they clone themselves? Did they release spores like fungi? We're still unsure, but what is clear is their incredible success. They covered vast areas of the seafloor, forming dense communities that thrived in the Ediacaran seas. Now, here's a stunning fact. These rangiomorphs lived in an ocean that was incredibly different from today's. Oxygen levels were lower, the chemistry was unique, and currents were unpredictable. How did they thrive in such a harsh environment? They were tough and adaptable, flourishing in conditions that would be lethal to most modern animals. Let's zoom in on the fronds. Imagine you're holding one in your hand. It's not soft and squishy like jellyfish. It's tough and resilient, almost like rubber. Scientists now think these fronds were covered in a thick, protective layer, possibly even with a cuticle-like skin that kept them safe from environmental stresses. They weren't just passive drifters. They were active survivors, thriving in the challenging conditions of the Ediacaran period. But here's the twist. These rangiomorphs didn't just live in the water. They left behind a legacy that can still be seen today in ancient rock formations. As they died and decayed, their remains sank to the seafloor, where they were buried and preserved as fossils. Imagine these fronds, millions of years old, still visible today in rock layers. They're a window into a lost world, offering a glimpse of what Earth was like before complex multicellular life. Now, let's talk about the mystery of their disappearance. Around 540 million years ago, the rangiomorphs vanished, giving way to the first true animals with hard shells and moving parts. This abrupt shift marks the beginning of the Cambrian explosion, a period of rapid evolutionary diversification. What caused this dramatic change? Did environmental shifts or the rise of early predators trigger their decline? We're still searching for answers. But here's the real question. Why did these rangiomorphs dominate for so long, only to disappear so quickly? It's like they had the world by the tail, but then something snapped. Was it competition from newly emerging life forms? Was it a sudden change in ocean chemistry? We're still trying to figure it out. Now, let's dive deeper into the mystery. Imagine you're an alien observer looking at Earth for the first time. You see these strange, soft-bodied creatures covering the seafloor. They're so different from anything we see today. How did they evolve? What drove their success? It's like they had a unique strategy for survival that set them apart from earlier life forms. But here's the thing. These rangeomorphs weren't just passive observers. They were active participants in the ecosystem, thriving as the first complex life forms in a rapidly changing world. They paved the way for the explosion of life that followed, setting the stage for the diverse animals that would come to dominate the seas and eventually the land. Now, let's talk about the evidence. Imagine you're a scientist, examining a fossil of a rangeomorph. It's not a simple piece of rock, it's a clue to a lost world. These fossils tell us so much about how these creatures lived and interacted in their unique environment. They're like a time machine, showing us the past in vivid detail. But here's the kicker. These fossils are incredibly rare, like finding a needle in a haystack. The sudden disappearance of rangeomorphs is a mystery that keeps scientists up at night, pondering the environmental shifts that could have led to their rapid decline. Now let's zoom out. Imagine you're standing on a beach, looking out at the ocean. You're surrounded by the familiar forms of modern life. But beneath the surface, there's a hidden world, a world of strange, ancient creatures that once thrived during the Ediacaran period, more than 500 million years ago. These enigmatic organisms, such as Dickinsonia and Sprigina, represent early experiments in multicellular life, providing a glimpse into the origins of complex life on Earth. This is a reminder that the Earth is constantly changing, and that what we see today is just a snapshot of a much larger, ancient story. Now, let's talk about the legacy of the rangeomorphs. It's like looking at the first chapter of a story that's still unfolding. These rangeomorphs were the pioneers of the Ediacaran biota, the earliest complex multicellular life forms, setting the stage for the explosion of life in the Cambrian period. But here's the thing. They weren't just precursors, they were unique. They were the first complex life forms to shape the planet in their own image. They marked the beginning of a long journey that would lead to the diverse and complex ecosystems we see today. They were the first chapter of an evolutionary story that's still being written. Now, let's talk about the future. The rangeomorphs were just the beginning, setting the stage for a world of incredible diversity and complexity. They were the foundation, the first step on a long journey that led to the emergence of bilaterian animals and continues to this day. But here's the real question. What can we learn from the rangeomorphs? They thrived in a rapidly changing world and then vanished just as quickly. What can we learn from their success and their disappearance? It's a reminder that the future is uncertain, but that we have the power to shape it. Now let's close the loop. Remember when we started with the question of how these rangeomorphs lived and thrived in a harsh environment. We've explored their unique adaptations, their dominance, and their sudden disappearance. But the real lesson is this. They were the pioneers, the first complex life forms to shape the planet. They were the beginning of a long story, one that's still being written, and they set the stage for the diverse ecosystems that followed. Think about that. Think about these strange, branching creatures that dominated the seafloor over 500 million years ago during the Ediacaran period. Think about the lessons they can teach us about survival and evolution. Think about the incredible journey from those first rangeomorphs to the complex life we see today, including ourselves. It's a story that's still unfolding, and we're part of it. Think about the rangeomorphs. Think about their mysterious disappearance and the incredible journey from the first complex life forms to the world we know today. It's a story that's still being written, and it's up to us to keep uncovering it. Imagine a forest of these enigmatic, branching organisms, some growing to be as tall as a human, towering over the seafloor and swaying in the currents. Now, consider how they survived for millions of years. They thrived in a world without significant animal predators or competition, adapting to a stable, oxygen-rich environment. But then, in a blink of geological time, they vanished. What happened? Was it a sudden environmental shift? Or did a new group of organisms emerge to challenge their dominance? These ancient creatures were the first to push Earth's ecosystems to new levels of complexity, setting the stage for the Cambrian explosion. From the simple fronds of the Ediacaran biota to the intricate shells and skeletons of the Cambrian, This journey saw life becoming increasingly diverse and adaptable, marking a pivotal transition in the history of life on Earth. Every time you look at a fossil, you're connecting to this long, winding tale of survival and innovation. The rangiomorphs set the stage, and we're still watching the drama unfold. So the next time you see a picture of these ancient life forms, remember, they were the trailblazers, the pioneers of Earth's complex ecosystems. Think about that. Think about the incredible journey from those first strange fronds to the world we live in today. It's a story that's far from over. Imagine these rangiomorphs, these bizarre creatures with their fractal branches and soft, squishy bodies. They were like nothing we see today. Picture a sea floor carpeted in these alien-like organisms, each one reaching out with delicate fingers into the water, filtering out nutrients. It's hard to grasp just how different their world was from ours, teeming with life that existed millions of years before even the first dinosaurs appeared. Then there were the Dickinsonia, flat, oval-shaped creatures with ridges running along their bodies. They looked like giant pancakes floating in the primordial soup. These were some of the first complex multicellular organisms, and they thrived for millions of years in the Ediacaran period. Their discovery shook up our understanding of early life, because they were so unexpected and provided evidence of life's remarkable diversity long before the Cambrian explosion. Another example is the bizarre Tribrachidium, a three-armed creature that sat on the seafloor. Its arms were like tentacles, reaching out to capture food. It's like nothing you'd ever see today, and it's mind-boggling to think about the kind of ecosystem it lived in. These animals were the architects of their world, evolving and adapting to build a unique ecosystem from the ground up. Each of these creatures played a crucial role in the evolution of complex life. They were the building blocks for the vast diversity of species that came after. Think about that. Every time you see a fish, a bird, or even a flower, you're looking at the descendants of life forms that evolved long after the Ediacaran period. These ancient pioneers laid the groundwork for the incredible variety we see today. So next time you gaze at the ocean or a forest, remember the Ediacaran biota and the incredible journey that led to the world around us. It's a story of resilience, innovation, and the endless potential of life to adapt and evolve. Tomorrow on the Extinction Files, the Ordovician seabed and the radiation that ended it.